Good morning, Tabor family. Welcome to Midweek Moment. This week, as you guys are going over the book of Esther, continuing on with what we talked about last week, Esther is a unique book in the Bible. Once again, we talked about that God is not directly mentioned in the Bible. So the way that we approach this book is kind of like, okay, what are we supposed to do with it? And the purpose for the book is also unique. As you guys read in chapter 3 this week, as you read about Haman casting the lots, the Purim is the word that would have shown up there for you guys. As he's casting this lot to decide, when they should kill the Jews, this actually becomes later on in the book of Esther, it becomes a festival. And that's what part of this point of this book is to explain the beginning of this Jewish festival and why they're celebrating it. But the book also has a very definitive conclusion. And as you guys are reading through some of the earlier chapters this week, there's not going to be a whole lot of concluding going on. You're going to be left with some cliffhangers, and that's okay. Try to stay and pay attention to some of the details that are going on and some of the ways that even Esther just finds herself in a position to be able to plead for the people of Israel. Mordecai finds himself in a position where he overhears a plot to murder happens, which he ends up bringing to the king and finding favor. And so even though God is not mentioned, what you have to pay attention in this book is that God is not mentioned, but God is not absent. The situations they find themselves with, the environment that they find themselves with, the way that Haman reacts in this certain way, and then in later chapters, it's going to actually get concluded and ended in a beautiful way. Like, it's really actually obvious that God is still present in this. So, hope you guys are enjoying the book of Esther. We'll talk more next week.